Let's look at some words which change pronunciation depending on their meaning. So this may be new information to you. In English, we have a pattern where if a word is a noun, then the strong syllable, the stressed syllable is the first one. And if the word is a verb, then it's the second syllable that we stress. What does this mean? Well, let me give you some examples. One word that I'm sure that everybody knows is increase or increase. Now, did you know that we can say it increase or increase depending on the meaning? If I'm giving a presentation at work, I can say sales increased by 10%. Sales increased by 10%. In this context, increase is a verb, and therefore we stress the second syllable. Sales increased by 10%. If we change the sentence slightly and we say there was a 10% increase in sales. There was a 10% increase in sales. Notice that the stress has changed and now the stress is on the first syllable. Increase is a noun. There was a 10% increase in sales. And increase is a verb. Sales increased by 10%. We're saying the same thing, but the word actually has changed. Another example of this is permit or permit, which means that something is allowed. So a police officer might say, do you have a permit for that vehicle? Do you have a permit for that vehicle? Or we could say, sorry, parking is not permitted here. Parking is not permitted here. So notice, permit with the stress on the first syllable is a noun. Permit with the stress on the second syllable is a verb. Now, another example which is slightly different. We have perfect, which is an adjective. That sandwich was perfect. That movie was perfect. Perfect, and the stress is on the first syllable. But if it's an action, I need to perfect my English. I need to perfect my English. If it's a verb, then the stress is on the second syllable. Record. Record is a word that means many things. If you remember the old discs that were for playing music on, those were records. Notice, record with the stress on the first syllable because it's a noun. If you have a database with the records of many different people, those are your records. As I am filming this video for you, I am recording my voice. I am recording my voice. Notice that the stress is on the second syllable because it's a verb. Record, not record. One final example, although there are many words like this in English. Suspect or suspect. So again, the police are investigating a crime and the person that they think did the crime is the suspect. Notice suspect with the stress on the first syllable because it's a noun. But the police suspect that this person did the crime. They suspect that he did the crime. This is because suspect in this context is a verb, and so the stress falls on the second syllable. I'll put a list here of some more examples of words that follow this pattern. Okay, I hope that this quick class has been useful for you. Please investigate some other examples and comment below with your own sentences. Try to highlight which syllable is stressed. If you like this video, then please check out my Facebook page. Please have a look at our 2 YouTube channels. One, Dave Inglés, is purely for English classes like this. And on La Cardencita, we make videos about our lives in Mexico and traveling and visiting different places. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, then please take a look and see if you like it.